Alright, so I guess this might just be, as good as a place to start as any. I was just checking the connection quality. Hopefully everything is right. It seemed a little weird, but it still looks like I'm not losing any frames, so that's good to know. A little earlier in the day than yesterday. Yesterday I streamed like at 10 p.m. Was a little late to do production. I figured there would be like less people today because of the time. Probably like early in the morning for you guys. But yeah, I'm just gonna go into the session. See what happens. All right, get to it. We left. All right, let's try to listen to this and see what we did yesterday. Hopefully, it was a good thing that we did. Right, so what I want to do is I want to bring up the mixer and do the same preamp thing we did yesterday for everything. So we did it for the front drums, did it for the bass. We didn't do it for anything else. So what I'll do, I'll just put it one on the main group so that I don't just kill my CPU trying to do this for every channel. And we'll go from here. So get the main group, get the two plugins, what happens. Alright, seems like a good level. Alright. Let's do the same exact thing for extra, which our group, which would be over here. This can just do exactly the same. This is a little bit boring at the start, but this is something you should do at the start because then you're gonna work, you know, on top of this. So it's better to just get it done. Start. So let's take a listen to the extra group. Right. Put them together. Good morning. Hey Neely, what's up? It's actually late in the afternoon, like. And hopefully the new chat works. See if it works. It's a little slow. Like YouTube chats is like a little slow, but should be working. I think. But if it doesn't, I'm reading you. It's alright. How's your day going? I would guess it's pretty early for you. I really appreciate the thought. Hopefully your work day is going alright. My day has been, pretty chill. I studied a little bit. Just enjoyed the day a little bit, and then I'm trying to get something done on this mix. So yeah, just thought I would do it on stream instead of just doing it by myself. By the way, what are you working for? Like, what are you working on? It's always a little interesting to me to get to know like what people do, like what people who listen to my stuff do. Right, we took care of the chat. Chat doesn't work. I should pull back the old one down. But yeah, we took care of the preamp thing, so now we can start working on the single tracks, like about EQ and all that. And then I'm gonna go over compressors, and it's gonna be quite a long process. The good thing about it is like if you streamline it a little bit, you kind of know what to do, like step by step. So it's not as daunting as you might think when you see a project like this. Like the important thing is you organize your project. If you take the time to organize the project, it's gonna be way easier to work with. Let me log in Streamlabs, please. But yeah, now what I want to do is when I want to create like a reverb for this track too. I can send this to the same reverb of the other drums. Drum room. You're a retail cashier. That sounds alright. I know some stories from like retail people that aren't great. I don't know like if it's the same for you. Like I know stories from retail workers from Canada and stuff. You know, not the best, but it's like you have a thing where you do put stuff in the bags too. Like we don't have it over here. That sounds like, you know, annoying too. I'm not hearing. Right, there it is. You know what? No, I'm gonna just make another reverb for these drums. Let's try Pro R again. I like Pro R for drums. E drums. Room. And there we have it again. We could maybe it's a low for you guys. Could try. Sometimes I do like to, load a preset, but if I have EDM, no. It was like a percussion, yeah, percussion. Yeah, let's try that. Sounds pretty right. It's too loud, of course, but we're gonna fix this. E-drums room. This is our reverb. Pull it down. Preferably without the acoustic drums. Yes. Sounds way more believable now than this. It looks like it sounds like it's in a room. And that's the important part to do with this. It's like if you just put the dry sounds in there, it's gonna sound like, it's in a box or something. Your ears, your brain wants to kind of be fooled by sound, so you kind of project what you're hearing into a room. So you imagine a room where this is happening, right? Right. Sounds pretty alright to me. I want to bring the acoustic drums down a little bit. Right. And now, since we did a whole group for drums, I can just go here and adjust both drums, like both levels together. So, right? All right. If this chat works, because the other chat didn't. All right, let's see if it works. No? Yes? I don't know. Let's see. It's super slow. It's super slow. I don't know. But I'm reading you, so whatever you can write, it's alright. I'll fix this like on my own time. But YouTube and chat don't really go along together too well. Right, now is the time to kind of work out volumes. So let's pull up the drums. Oh, by the way, the rooms should go into drums as well, into the drum channel. That's another thing that's important. So, drums channel, there it is. Great. Let's see the bass volume now. All right. Good. Let's see the synth bass. We didn't touch it yesterday, so. Okay. What I think I want to do, I want to pull up volume of the electronic drums here. Yes, because they just they don't play layered on top over here anymore. So these need to be boosted a little bit. Hey Quantum X, what's up? Thanks for checking the stream. Hope your day is going all right. Go here. Go here and draw an automation and just find a good volume. I think a couple dBs at least. I caught your attention at Mega Man production. That's good. Hopefully you like this. This is from Mega Man 02, so no classic Mega Man. This is a more believable volume. Alright. Not sure why I don't hear the delay anymore. Just too low, I guess. Yeah. Oh, we were all in mono like the whole time. Yeah, there it is. Have you ever considered doing anything for the Battle Network games? I've actually started a new fan project. I collaborate with some music artists. Yeah, that's sounds interesting. What's it about? I don't know the Battle Network games. I will be honest. I didn't play them. Mostly because I didn't have a PlayStation like growing up. I just grew up with Nintendo things, so I'm more like knowledgeable about classic Mega Man and Zero stuff, GBA, whatever. But the Mega Man games I know better are just classic ones and like X1. Not even like the others. This first part is kind of alright in terms of volumes. I need to move around some things. We're adding voice acting to retro games like Mega Man. I'm also gonna do Battle Network, but we'll do others too. First video was Mega Man 1, 2, and 3. Collaborated with DJ WBC for the remix of Flashman, Mega Man 2 title. Yeah, that sounds great. I'm seeing quite some voice acting collabs around lately. That's great, honestly. Especially, for those games that, couldn't have it. It's interesting. Yeah, let's EQ, or actually, let's EQ this snare first. Do this, let's pull a loop. So we have a lot of info here that we don't need. Let's make it a little darker. And let's take care of this. There it is. Honestly, even this one. Yeah. The same thing for the kick. There's a lot of, like, 10 hertz is gonna be, it's way too crazy. We don't need it. So we're just gonna do like a shelf. That's gonna go up like around 50 hertz. So we take care of this very, very low. And yeah, let me know if you need anything about this. We can talk about it like in private or something. You can find me on socials or Discord or whatever you will be able to find. Whatever info you want. Let's cut the hundreds, because this is bass territory here. Well, if you're curious, you can check out the new channel, Hyperfrost Production. I will definitely do that. I hadn't been asking about this, but say live on Breaker work. That's great. You can, on your own time, whatever, you can check out my stuff. I don't know if you're subscribed already or not, but if you're not, I have a lot of Mega Man things on the channel, so you can just, peek around, see if you like, whatever. Feel free to do whatever. Check these. You know what? I'm gonna put a de-esser on this because it's a little harsh. So what a de-esser does is just it helps with the S's and the T's, but you can use the sibilant sounds, but you can use this on instruments too. So now it's a little more a little less harsh. I want them to be a little louder, so let's bring them up. I can, yeah, let's bring them up like here. There it is. Right. I'm subscribed. I believe I found you through Mega Man Music. I'm sort of a ton of video games, music mix. Yeah, that's fair enough. I really know much about making music, but I'm friends with several artists. That's great. You know, making music is an in-depth process, and you know, it's even if you know people, it's like everyone has their own ways of going about it, and it also splits between composition, arrangement, production, performing. It's like, yeah, it's alright not to know much, like of the nitty gritty. No, where it is. See, even these crashes here have a lot of low end to them, which we don't want. So we can just happily cut it and save us a lot of rumble, like low end rumble over here. Took guitar lessons when I was a teenager. I really touched at least 15 years. Yeah, that's rough. I know a lot of people who. Oh, the chat was working again. So yeah, hooray, I guess. Um, but yeah, I know a lot of people who kind of went through that thing, like teenage years. You know, it kind of, um, yeah, it's kind of like a. Let me adjust it. Yeah, it's kind of a period of your life where you want to try and things. So many people do get into music and instruments and stuff, but a lot of them just, they grew up and they start working and whatever, and it's just becomes like something you cannot really do. Um, or sometimes it's just I've seen people getting to a very very good level, but then what happens is you kind of have to make a choice. It's like you either go all in, so you dedicate like your all your time to it, or you don't. And if you don't, then you cannot possibly get better at it, because getting better, that's like diminishing return at some point. So it's just you need to study a lot more to get a little better, and life happens. Just EQ these noises too. Like I even like what I did was learning guitar, while all of these is just self taught, like because of the channel. So the channel helped me to kind of learn production a little bit. Well, this is a kind of clean already. That's good. These are gonna go through some effects later. For now, let's just do a healthy cut. Yeah, all this rumble. Great. Yeah, I pretty much forgot to learn except one thing I thought to myself, yeah, was the James Bond theme. It was a thing my grandparents wanted me to do. Yeah. I mean, those things are, the things that stick out a little bit in your memory. That's why you still remember them. I want to say, I want to bet, if you kind of took the time a little bit to get back into it, you might be just, you might just remember, it's, what it is with, at least with playing an instrument, is muscle memory at some point, right? So if you kind of, give your brain all the time, it probably will remember. But I want to say at least like a week or so to do that. All right, so we did EQ everything. I think we didn't do this snare roll. Let's do that quick, just to clean it. Yeah, the James Bond thing is like very. It's so iconic that even in like music books, they call it like the James Bond like progression, because it's just, it's just that it's just associated with James Bond movies. Oh, this is perfect. It's all right. I want to see lanes. Thanks. Let's move this a little bit to the left. Great. All right, let's secure this guy as well. I have to get back to work now, but we'll keep listening. Hey, thanks. I really appreciate it. So this base has a lot of rumble. Again, to the shelf. This. All right. All right. Let's clean this guitar up. Right, this solo took like a good 3 days of study to get it right. The synth, I want to go a little bit to the right. But I want the pan to be for how to change the pan rule. I want to go to right. Let's search for it a little bit. Cubase change real. Selected this panel, open the context menu for pan control. What I'm doing, but not doing it. Search for it again. Stereo combined panel. Sorry, I'm still searching for it. Hey, Burgess, Burgess, whatever it's pronounced. Thanks a lot for checking the stream. I'm alright. I was searching. Sorry, I was distracted, but I was searching how to do something, and I'm still searching for it. Well, that's me. Let me see. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for checking the stream. Hold on, I'm getting a call. back, and I did find the info I needed. And the info I needed was just click on this tiny fucking thing, and now it works. Now you have your options. What I was doing, I was clicking over here and it didn't work. You just had to click on the magic pixel and it works. Great UI work. Cubase, really perfect. So I just want this track to be on the right. So do something like this. Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of like those old adventure games like Monkey Island, where you needed to click the magic pixel. Alright, let's EQ this synth. Come to think of it, did you ever do a Monkey Island cover? Yes, I did. I actually did the main theme. It was a couple years ago now. Wait, more than a couple, maybe 3. There's a video on it. You can search for it. You know what? I will move this the opposite side. And this one to the left. To the right, sorry. This guitar is loud. All right. All right, these volumes are all fucked up, so let's try and get this at a normal level. Was like just 6 dB is off, which means twice the volume. 2 times. So it's like 4 times. Like every 3 dB is a double volume, so it's not like linear scaling, it's like exponential. It's, yeah. It's not even exponential, it's another thing, probably. But this guy has to get louder. Let's just automate this guy here, this volume. Let's also automate the panning now that we're at it. Standard panner, there it is. This first part, I would like it in the center. L1, whatever. Oh, this is not right. Oh, because this is stereo panner now, so I need to do this. Probably. Yeah, there it is. Oh, probably I should do this instead because it's like left and right, so yeah, these are the rules now. Yes. And what I'd like to do is left should be left, right should go this. Yeah, so that you get this. I probably left should do the opposite. Get the maximum amount of. Or maybe not. Everything should go like this. Yes. All right. Now let's get it back to whatever it was before, so. Everything on the left and 30 on the right. Let me cue this piano. It's still not as bright as I would like it to be. So, see what's going on here. Yes. Way better. Way better. Same thing for this one. This one is already a little brighter than the other one, but let's check it. All right. These guitars are too loud, of course. Honestly, this guitar is quiet now. Check the strings too. So this is the part where you just go through all of your instruments. So we kind of freed up some space in the strings. So we can still hear them, but we can hear the guitar better a little bit, because this is guitar space, basically. All right. Great. We need to bring up this volume here. Great. Let's check this guy out. This is like a little old school like synth sweep. You can see filter sweep here, which is really, really nice, but we have a lot of rumble over here. Like you probably cannot even hear it because like not every headphone actually gets like 10 hertz and stuff like that. So we have a lot of rumble, so let's just cut it. Obscura Leverie. I always want to do this kind of stuff, me making music too forever for my house being robbed. Hey man, that sucks. I'm sorry. Remixes, by the way. I'm glad you enjoy them. And thanks for checking the stream out. I'm just basically working, but I just thought I would do it on stream a little bit, so I could talk a little bit to you guys while I'm doing it. I know a lot of people just use streams as a company during the day, so if I can keep company to someone, that's that's all right. Great, I think it's good. Right, this guy needs to be louder here. So let's do another mission to make it sound in the center. And let's get it more volume. Yeah. This piano is way too loud. alright. We're not sounding too bad, even though we didn't finish EQing everything. The clean guitars were too loud. These ones. Need to clean them a little bit. So let's go here. And let's clean them a little bit. You're just listening to the one on the left, that's why it sounds weird. I like it like this. I will keep the right one less harsh, but I will still cut a little bit. Yeah. Yes. Just removing that little boxy frequency from both, you know, it kind of basically just adjusts the volume too, because I just like 0.3 dBs down. So the problem was that frequency, you know, band, if we can call them that, or area or whatever, you know. Now, let's EQ the. Oh, I think we did EQ. Yeah, we did EQ those. Didn't EQ these though. This one has a little noise. Let's cut it. So I want to EQ them a little differently between each other, just for the old thing of, you know, more difference there is, the best it is. This one's gonna be like this. Let's copy the settings. Let's paste them. Let's EQ it differently. Same thing here. There we go. Let's so these two are yeah, I did pan them already, so left and right the same thing, and the center the harmonization. Maybe not that. Oh, let's hear it. It's alright. Let's execute these guys that do a lot of damage to mixes because of all this. Nope. We can do like a little panel left and right, so I would like to have the synth strings more on the right and the normal strings, like acoustic strings, on the left. Let's get this volume right. Let's just use the drums and the bass for this. And now let's group them. I didn't do it beforehand, but we can just make a group. I'll call it these like hybrid strings. So there's gonna be a group with both those tracks in it. So I can control the volume independently. And this will go still into the main group, or actually extra, because this is extra group. You need to keep in mind all of the routing you do with your signal, because it's gonna be a mess if you don't. Yes. This will need to have a EQ as well. And now I think you can do, I'm sure if you're interested in this, but I think you can do to get the frequency you don't like, you can just sweep. It's a cut, just do like a huge cut that you wouldn't do normally, and just whip it around. Like, I like it more like around here. I know I can cut over here. Alright, I want this to be in the center now because it's kind of an ostinato thing. So let's go into the pan automation over here. Just drag it down, center. Yes. Now I know these strings are panned to the right. So I can pan the brass to the left. This ARP can be way wider. You can see here, this is basically what this does, and I need to explain this because otherwise you're not going to understand. But what this does, this gives you the stereo, like how wide it is, how stereo it is. So when it's on 1, it's mono, everything is straight in the center. And when it's around 0, it's all the way left and right. When it goes down, it means is counterphase. So what the counterphase is you have, like, if you watch, for example, like this, you have 2 channels, right, left and right. And when a wave on the left side has the exact same value of the wave on the right side, it's just silence, because they kind of work against each other. And since it's the same exact value, you don't hear anything, right? So what you want to do, if you want a wide sound, you don't want this, right? But being in mono like this, that's good for lead, for the bass, for the kick drum, so everything that needs to be heard, like at any point in the song. But like this guy doesn't need it. So let me check one thing. Yeah. What we can do, we can go here and use a stereo imager, which is a plugin that widens things up. It still doesn't seem like it's working. It is weird. Maybe this track is in mono. Stereo goes into extra. Now this is a stereo track. Let's use a doubler then if this doesn't work. Doubler 2. Now you can hear that's wider, right? Yeah, honestly, I want to make this even wider. Let's try and use a chorus or a delay. Let's use a chorus first. Or even a flanger. I don't know. We'll experiment a little bit. You know, that's the creative part of producing this. Now it's very stereo, you can see it. Still don't care for the chorus. Let's try a phaser instead. Sounds nice for a fade in, fade out, fade out ending. Yeah. I kind of end on a chord. Right, let's see this. I think I like the chorus more. Half flanger. Yeah, I do. Let's try this. What this guy? It's a little too subtle. This. Yeah, it's better now. You know what? I'll keep it double. I keep the doubler up, and then I will widen it up with some reverb. Let's make this more delayed. Like the effect is a little bit more yeah, audible. This. No. Yeah, the first one was alright. Alright, sounds alright now. Needs more volume. Now, when you're working like so specifically on something that it's supposed to be on the background, the easy mistake you can do is you tend to kind of get into it a lot, and then you kind of bring it up too much. Wow, this is a little too much. Right? Because it's still something that should be in the background. It's not the main thing. It's not the guitar. It's not the main melody. So you shouldn't be, exaggerating the volume or anything else. Let's EQ it though. Great. You know what? The clap needs to sound a little bit more needs to sound a little brighter than this. Let's just loop part. Yes. Need to EQ this guy over here. All right. Yeah, so this is the ending. It's like this little piano, reverse piano thing. This piano is super quiet. All right. I think we're in a good spot to then start adding compressors to everything, basically guitars, groups, and we also are in a good spot to then be adding reverbs, stuff like that. The last thing I want to do before I close the stream is I want to put not a reverb, but the early reflections to basically everything. We'll see how, but basically what you do, and I'll demonstrate this with drums. You use an effects on the channel. I'm gonna use our reverb because I like them, but you can do this with basically any reverb that has the control for the early reflections. I'll call this early refs. All right, so now what we have is just a reverb plugin, but what I'll do, if I now play it, right, so it's just not the reverb, but what I'll do, I'll remove all the reverb. I actually like Studio B, this. And what this is just the first reflection, so the first sounds that bounce back from the wall. So this is just that without the whole reverb. See? And it's very difficult to get it, to get the difference, but if I do turn it on and off, you're gonna hear it if you're through headphones. Right, makes it a little wider. Very noticeable here. Yes. Now what I do with this is always for the same idea that you kind of have to fool your brain to think that everyone here is playing in the same room. So at least with the main instruments, what I'll do, I will send them to the early reflections that I created. So drums, bass, guitars, whatever instrument that plays a lot of things here. Brian B, hey, what's up again? Was here yesterday? Yes, I do remember. Hope you had a good stream. It was alright. It was it's been quieter today because it's earlier. I did expect this. But we did some progress on the production here, so we're done with basically done with EQ. So we're going into effects, and I still need to probably to do some panning around, so moving stuff left and right. But the chore part of the mix is basically done. So now it's more creative parts. So I'll send bass to these reflections too. And if I just mute this guy here, it's kind of just if you were outside the room, right? If someone who's playing music next room, right? And this is what we want to create. We want to create the illusion that these instruments are playing in a room together, right? And I'll make this with all of the main instruments. So the bass, guitars. We can do this from the mixer, which is easier. Go to Sends. We'll select all three lead guitars, and send them to early reflections. We can just go -10 for now. These guys need to be louder here. By the way, I do hope your day is being good too, Brian. Sometimes I get like into the mix and everything, so I forget I want to say something, and then I'll forget forever. So I'm sorry for that. I want to say I want to have all the guitars to have this. So again, into the mixer, get our groups, guitar groups, send them to the early reflections, and go like -10. This is not like a rule or anything, it's just a level I'm comfortable with, and then, probably in the next sessions I'm gonna move them around again. Sorry for the noise. Right. Right. I think we're in a very good spot. So I'm gonna probably end it here. It's dinner time over here. So this does seem like a good spot to end it. So let's save this project. Go back to our thing, and everything is the wrong color. Why is this? All right. Chat, please be I don't know why this is the wrong color. Let's fix it. Yeah, I know. Always the best quality. Let's get some music. While I fix this. I promise I'm trying to fix this as fast as I can. Text setting. White, please. Yes. There it is. Chat, please refresh again. Whenever, you know. Whenever you're ready, there it is. It's a little bit fucked up still, but you can read it. I'm not sure why this is like all caps. I don't want all caps. Yeah. The problem is, so now this is the main problem with YouTube's chat is you cannot test it unless you're on stream. Like with Twitch, you just go on your channel and you just write some bullshit in the chat, and it's gonna show up and everything. With YouTube, you cannot see the chat until you're in stream. So it's pretty annoying if you ask me. But, you know, just trying to stream over here for a little, and then we'll see what happens. Still, as always, I will do link. I will leave you a link to just follow me on Twitch. Just, you know, if anything happens, if anything is different, weird, and I just decide to switch over there, and if you're interested, you know, be sure to follow me. And did it again? Nothing. It was just leaving you Twitch's URL, because you know, we don't know whatever is gonna happen here, because YouTube is weird. Yesterday there was that like bullshit thing, and moderation was very hard to do. It was, you know, it was slow to do. So, you know, if people wanna be a shit about this, it's easier on YouTube than Twitch. So if I ever get tired of YouTube and still want to stream, you know, go follow me on over Twitch, and then, you know, just as a safety measure, if you don't wanna lose, you know, my streams if I do stream on there. But for now, I will continue streaming over here. I want to say I want to try for at least a couple weeks and figure out like what to do. It's not gonna be always you know, music streams, because it's demanding, and I'll probably figure out some games to play on stream. If you have any suggestions, please do leave them. And yeah, probably, you know, RE4 is a good candidate, because I know that game pretty well. But, you know, if you have any games you would like to talk about and see me, like watch me play them, you can leave any suggestion you want. Yeah, now the chat looks at least presentable. Just do this. or actually not. Oh, let's leave it like this. I should be adjusting the margins over here. It's, you know, it's, I hate it. I hate YouTube's chat. Like, it's the single worst thing about streaming on YouTube, I think. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go have some dinner. It's like 8:30 p.m. So I hope you'll have a good. Yeah, I will. You know what I'll do is I'll do this. Hold on. This is a personal. This is a personal thing now. I'll do this. And it should be alright. Next time it refreshes. Alright, now this is better. I can do the black, the darker background on Photoshop instead of having it on OBS. Yeah, stuff doesn't work out. Yeah. Yeah, alright. This looks better. I mean, it's readable, but with a darker background, it should be better even. But yeah, this is acceptable for now. The delay is long because it's not just the. Oh, hold on. All right, it's not just delay in terms of you write and then you see it back, right? It's actually no. It's actually I don't get it. Like when. Alright, so when someone writes a message, usually what happens is I get it instantly on OBS, right? But I don't on YouTube. Hey, Ursa Major, what's up? I'm back, yes. I'm falling back to kick some tail. But this doesn't happen on YouTube. So when you write, it doesn't, there's a delay. Like before I get it on OBS, and then there's the delay, the normal delay you get for streams. It's like double delay, and this only happens on YouTube. This only happens to YouTube, it doesn't happen on Twitch. Right, I've read that, also how are you, Ursa Major? It's been a while. Been away from streaming, and gonna try and give YouTube a run for a couple weeks and see what happens. Since here, some people join over here, it's easier. At the very least, if I get tired of YouTube, once I have a couple persons, like a couple people over here, I can just direct them on Twitch. But back to the chat thing, this only happens on YouTube, and the problem why is because YouTube kinda like updates in chunks. It's not always watching. It's like every 5, 6, 10 seconds has a check, and if your message happens to be sent like very close to the when it's gonna check, then it's not gonna have delay. If you happen to send a message just after the check, there's gonna be a longer delay, right? So it's fucking, I don't know. I'd say wait for Amazon to ditch Twitch and sell it to Google. Oh man, that would be the best. outcome, like for me. Like, if we get Twitch's live stream system over here, I'm gonna be fucking like happy because I already have people following me here, and I will have the the ease of use of Twitch, but it's not gonna happen probably. But the thing is, we could hope for Twitch at least to become a little better. Because YouTube is slowly but getting better. Like, YouTube has now rolled out the update for which long videos are a thing on your channel. So you have long videos, you have another tab for shorts, and you have another tab for live streams and VODs and everything. So this is very, very nice for for a lot of people, for me too, because like I'm gonna have my music on the main section, and I didn't want to have shorts, or I didn't want to have VODs over there because it just would look messy and stuff. But yeah, YouTube is it's at least YouTube is moving towards doing a little better. I like that you can name your price for subscriptions. So that's the thing. I might, if I end up deciding staying over here for streaming, those are those are good, because we don't have the Prime sub, but we do. I could just put like a $1 subscription, just for people who don't want to spend anything or almost anything, but still want to do a little thing for the channel. And I think it's kind of neat the way it works on YouTube, because it's kind of like Patreon. You do like levels, membership, and you do like rewards for every level. So I don't have a membership set up because I don't know what to offer. Like, I guess I tied the idea about membership more to live streams, so I didn't stream until now. I never thought about it. But yeah, I could commission some emotes, I guess, do the classic streamer thing. Put the people who support in the video. That's an idea. I like Patreon. I like patrons. If this was Twitch, there would be plugins to do like a credits roll at the end of the stream to to actually show the people who helped, who supported. But YouTube doesn't have this. I think it still doesn't have it. Mega Man P's, I did Departure from Mega Man 02. I'm gonna let you have a listen before I go. So I will also like give it like one last good listen. Yeah, nice transition. I worked like a week to do all the graphics again. Right. I think we're in a pretty good spot with this. But yeah, I think it was. I still have gripes with it. Like the hi hats are a little bit too bright. But yeah, thanks. I'm glad you like it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go have some dinner now. Thanks a lot for sticking around. I'll be streaming regularly because I need to finish this, so I will probably take a look at it like on my own time to correct those little things, those things you do not on stream because they're too tedious. But I'll definitely be around. I'll figure out like what to play if I get to stream, if I decide to stream later at night. It's not gonna be audio production because it's too demanding to do late at night, but I figure out some games to play, I guess, and see how it goes from there. But yeah, thanks a lot for sticking around, and I'll see you probably tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.